lovely Virgos. I hope everything is good in your world. This is Debs, and this, of course, is your reading for August 2025. Virgo, I feel that the first week of August for you will be about tying up loose ends. I saw somebody shuffling papers, opening up a paper diary and writing notes, and then opening up their laptop and looking at bank statements and that sort of stuff. And then they snapped their laptop shut and they went back to their diary and they scrolled through 3 weeks. It's as if, okay, I'm going to spend a week doing what I need to do, but after that period of time, I'm simply going to go with the flow. So Virgo, I don't know whether or not, guys, you have a holiday planned and you're thinking, I want to get really organized before I get on the plane, right? I don't want to come back and think, oh, I've still got to do this, I've still got to do that. Or whether or not you're realizing you just want to slow down and allow yourself to slow down. So, my lovely Virgos, without further ado, this is the Tarot du Soleil. If you guys would like a reading, my website's down below. All the decks are listed and the link is there to join the channel if you'd like to become a member. Yes, so Virgo, very busy the first week of August, I'm feeling. Getting your ducks in a row, sorting a few things out, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, that sort of thing. You could be paying bills. You're making sure everything is sorted and then you can sort of just relax. Rather than doing bits and pieces over the whole of August, it's as if I want to get the stuff I really don't want to do done first. Then I don't want to think about it. Then I'm going on holiday, or then I'm just going to relax, or then I know it's done. Yeah. You're getting organized, Virgo, which is what you need to do. All right, we have the High Priestess, we got the Knight of Wands, and we got the Five of Cups. Yeah. So it may well be, Virgo, that, I mean, you could be dealing with a younger fire sign, a Pisces or a Cancerian. With the Five of Cups, there may have been something that you weren't very happy about. It could be that you're using your intuition and what you're thinking about is, I want to get things sorted before I can sit down and relax. So there might have been something disappointing, I don't know, Virgo, in your life, but you're not dwelling on it. You're doing what you can, and then you're just putting it to the back of your mind, okay? Yeah. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Virgos, please, for the month of August? I'm seeing somebody easing back in a comfy chair with a drink. And they're thinking, I've just got to get that one thing done. And then I can relax. Okay. You may already, Virgo, have done what you need to do, the majority of what you need to do. There may be one thing playing on your mind that you've got to take control of. And then you just don't want to think about it anymore. You don't want to think about it anymore. I don't know why I'm feeling really nervous in this reading. Something may have pulled you off kilter a little bit. But you're staying positive, guys. And you're just forcing yourself, is the words coming through, forcing yourself to just let go, just to relax. Okay, guys. 9 of Cups, yes. So Virgo, you may be feeling it's time for me to think about me. It's time for me to stop worrying about other people. It's time for me to do what I want to do. It's time for me to think about me. I'm hearing for a change, all right? Yeah, Chariot. You may be excited to head off somewhere. You may have booked a trip. It's as if I want to sort this out and then I just want to head off, right? I just want to relax. I want to get in my car and take a drive. I want to get on a plane and take a holiday. I want to go and have a few days in a spa hotel. Yeah, Virgo, you are organising your diary, your schedule, your responsibilities so you can, I'm hearing, shut the world out for a while and smell the roses. Okay, all right. King of Cups in the past. There may have been a situation with a King of Cups, or this could be you, Virgo. 7 of Wands. You may have put boundaries up against a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio masculine, or Virgo, as a masculine, you may have been thinking, I know what I want. I know what fulfills me. I just need to push other people away and then I can move forward. Then I can indulge myself. Then I can relax, right? In your thoughts, Virgo, the 6 of Cups, thinking about the past, sitting in a little bit of nostalgia. You could have been flicking through photographs. In the immediate future, the Hanged Man. Yeah. Virgo, you are either thinking of a Pisces, or what you're considering is, I want to have time to just evaluate. I don't want anyone around me. I don't want anyone to say, Virgo, you need to do this, you need to do that. You just want peace and quiet to consider what you want going forward. I feel I'm connecting with a group of Virgos who've done so much for other people, or you've had duties and responsibilities that you had to sort of take care of. Virgo, you're wanting to detach. You're just wanting to detach so you can sort of lift yourself up and look at the bigger picture. Where am I in my life? What changes do I want to make to my life? What can I do to bring more happiness and joy and peace into my life? You may have felt put upon, Virgo, in the last few months, even the last few years, and now it is time for you, guys. Yeah. In your fears, the 2 of Swords. You are fearing shutting everyone out. You are. You may be fearing that there's going to be a little bit of disquiet around you. Virgo, why aren't you answering your phone? Virgo, why aren't you answering my emails? Virgo, why are you distancing yourself? Well, it's your life, right? If you've already done what you feel you need to do, why shouldn't you detach? Everybody's going to have a little bit of a respite at some point, Virgo, and I feel at this period of time in August, this is for you. This is your time. In the environment, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You're telling someone, Virgo, that it's just going to take some time. It may be that someone's trying to push you to do something, or somebody's saying to you, Virgo, we really need to look at this. What you're saying to whoever this is, I don't think we need to do this yet, or I don't think this is really crucial at the moment, or I'm pretty sure we can put this on the back burner for a period of time. They may be saying to you, Virgo, we've sat on this, we've looked at this, we've discussed this, we've, looked at the pros and cons, we need to get moving now. What you're saying to this person is, no, I don't actually think we need to. You're determined to pull back from taking any further action pertaining to whatever this is. They're looking at you, and what they're realizing is you are in your head a little bit. You're trying to see the wood for the trees, and you don't want to do anything else until you've had some time to really think about what you want going forward. You may be considering, okay, well, if I do what this person wants me to do, how is that going to affect me? Do I want that? In your hopes, guys, the 5 of Swords. Hoping that by delaying taking some kind of important action, you're not going to sabotage the situation. I don't think you will, Virgo, because I feel as if you're dealing with somebody who is saying to you, okay, Virgo, we now need to get on with this. We now need to do that. And you're gently pushing this person back. And what you're saying is, I don't actually think it's really important. I don't think it's crucial that we do this in the month of August. I don't think we need to worry about this. You may be dealing with somebody who permanently worries. It could sort of stress you out occasionally. I'm hearing someone say to somebody else, just don't fuss about this. Don't fuss, it's fine. Oh, guys. Oh, guys, in the outcome, the Hermit. This is you. This is you. You are just needing some peace and quiet, some R&R, just to stop and relax, Virgo. I don't know who it is in your environment that's saying, come on, Virgo, we sat on this, or this has been in the works for the longest time, or have you made a decision, or we need to do this now. No, Virgo, you are saying to this person, I just think this isn't crucial for the month of August. I think we should just go with the flow. And you're determined not to be pressurized by whomever this is to do what they want to do. Clarification for you, my lovely Virgos, 10 of Cups. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. You could be thinking of family. You could be thinking of a relationship. Knight of Cups. You may have got back together with someone recently, or what you're thinking about is, I love my family, but gosh, you know, over the last few months, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, and I just want to detach and have time to relax. Whoever seems to be saying to you, come on, Virgo, come on, it's been a long time coming. Oh, what are we going to do here? I'm getting a lot of quiet from you. Let's have a look at their energy. Yeah, 8 of Cups. They want to talk to you about walking away from a cycle, walking away from a situation. This is somebody who may be saying, okay, Virgo, I think we should move. I think we should put the house on the market. This could be someone saying to you, all right, you know, before we go away on the next trip, we need to do this, that, and the other. What you're saying is, for goodness sake, it's not that important. I don't know whether or not you're dealing with somebody who just can't relax. This is somebody who always needs to be doing something to fill in every hour of the day. Virgo, it's as if this person is tightly wound. You know, I'm being shown by Archangel Michael a little toy, a little plastic toy, and if you wind the back, they walk very quickly across the table, right? They go for it. Virgo, it's as if you want to take this person's batteries out and say, for goodness sake, just chill. Just chill. 5 of Wands. Oh, guys. This is someone, Virgo, who is saying to you, come on, we need to take action. Come on, Virgo, what are you doing? You sitting there? Why are you sitting there? And you're thinking, I'm sitting here because I'm tired, or I'm sitting here because I want to just quietly read the paper, or I'm sitting here because I've done what I need to do and now I just want to relax. I don't know why this person is keen to sort of get you moving on something, Virgo, but you feel as if they're fussing about nothing, or you may be feeling as if they're just worrying about something that hasn't happened yet. Yeah. Underneath the deck, my beautiful Virgos, yeah, very interesting, 2 of Pentacles. Virgo, this is you getting those things done. First week of August, okay, got to pay the bills. I don't know, it could be something to do with documents you've got to fill out, questionnaires you've got to fill out, forms you've got to look at. So this is you getting busy in the first week of August, and then you are hoping not to have to look at doing those types of really boring, time-consuming things for the rest of August. But you've got someone here, Virgo, who almost has ants in their pants, right? They just can't sit still for 2 minutes. Might be driving you a bit round the bend. They want you to look at options. They want to really talk to you about moving things forward, but Virgo, it's as if, for goodness sake, I think we should just hold back. You may be thinking about your health, Virgo. You may be thinking, you know what? I'm not 21 anymore. I am feeling, guys, I am connecting with a slightly older Virgo. All right. But you may have had a taxing few months. It could be psychologically. It could be physically. And what you're wanting to do now, Virgo, is just do what you need to do, almost do the essentials, and then not think about it anymore. You want to spend the rest of August in peace and quiet. But you're dealing with someone, Virgo, who either needs somehow to fill every single hour with staff to keep busy, and you may feel they're draining you, even just psychologically, whilst you're sitting there, you know, they're running around you. Come on, Virgo, what are we going to do next? And it's as if, oh, for goodness sake, please just sit down. Please sit down. Or please take a nap, because they're agitating you. That's what I feel. So Virgo, you're thinking about what makes you happy. 9 of Cups, looking at options, you know. You could be flicking through travel brochures, you could be going online, you could be thinking about adding a few lovely things to your house, doing a little bit of light DIY. You're just tying up loose ends is the way I'm describing it. It is what's coming through, rather. And I feel then you believe you can just move forward. Temperance. Yeah. Virgo, you are really keen just to coast. After you've done what you need to do. Knight of Swords. And you're being very straight about that. You're being very clear that you're not going to be pushed around. You're not going to be told what to do, Virgo. 7 of Cups. You may be looking at your savings. You could be looking back at past, thinking, oh, shouldn't have done that, shouldn't have done this. But what's done is what I'm hearing. But you seem to have somebody around you who is almost like an annoying mosquito. And I don't wish to insult anyone. Just at the point, Virgo, that you're sort of dropping off, they sort of buzz in your face. You know, you're there drifting off, thinking about your next holiday, or thinking about, you know, putting your feet up. Oh, maybe I'll take a drive tomorrow. Maybe I'll go out for a picnic. And they're there in your face. Zzz. Come on, Virgo. Zzz. And you're thinking, for God's sake, give me some bees. Give me some bees. 4 of Wands. Virgo, you may be looking at past mistakes relating to your stability. I don't know, guys. You could be thinking, all right, I need to pull my horns in a bit now because I spent a bit too much money in the last few months. You could be thinking about working on your house. All right, I need to gather a little bit of money together because I feel as if that needs updating, or the windows need changing, or I need to do some painting. But Virgo, I'm getting a real homebody energy from you. Yes, I mean, you may feel as if once you've got all the little bits and pieces done, you can head off somewhere. But if you head off somewhere, it's somewhere relaxing. You're taking a few days in a B&B, or you're heading off to a nice hotel. What you don't want to do is get back and feel pressurized into sort of hitting the ground running again, or you don't want to get back and feel exhausted. You may be firmly telling the person in your environment, Virgo, I can't do things at the pace that you do them anymore. Or I don't want to feel as if every time I sit down, you're sort of on my case. In the past, Virgo, King of Cups. In the past, Virgo, King of Cups. 8 of Swords. You were either in your head about a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio masculine, maybe confused, or Virgo, this is you in your head. I want to look at what makes me happy now. I don't want to constantly spend the rest of my life doing things for other people, right? That's what I'm getting here. 3 of Swords. There might have been some heartbreak about a water sign king, or you may feel heartbroken, Virgo, because you may be looking back at your life, maybe just the last 10 years, thinking, what have I actually done for me? Right? I've worked hard for my employer. I've done the right thing pertaining to paying my bills. I've been an upright citizen. I've followed the rules. I've done what my partner told me to do. I mean, whatever situation you're in. And now what you're realizing is it's time to take your foot off the gas and think about you. 7 of Wands. In the immediate past, what you realized you wanted to do was to put up firm boundaries. I'm hearing quietly. You didn't make a big song and dance about this, Virgo. You didn't say to someone, absolutely not, what are you doing here? But you made it very clear that you wanted some you time. You sort of pushed someone away and said, no, I don't think we should look at this, or I don't think I want to do this yet, right? Yeah. 8 of Pentacles. Virgo, somebody really wanted you to sort of get going with this, whatever this is. Somebody really wanted you to take the next step forward. Okay, well, we've thought about this, Virgo. Are we actually going to do this? You may wonder why this person was in such a rush. 7 of Swords. You may have wondered whether or not they were up to something. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Virgo, either there was an earth sign or a water sign king that you were having issues with, and you thought, they want me to do something, but I don't think it's in my best interest. Or Virgo, you embodied the energy of the King of Cups and the King of Coins, maybe Saturn masculine energy, or you might have been dealing with 2 particular individuals, or this could represent one person. Very strong in your convictions, Virgo. You weren't going to be pushed around. You weren't going to be told what to do. It's as if, no, I don't see that there's any massive rush. I think we should just relax about this. So in your head, Virgo, 6 of Cups, you are thinking about the past for some reason. 8 of Wands. You may be thinking about past conversations. What was said. 4 of Coins. And now, Virgo, you're holding back. It's as if you're in a place of analysis, reflection, contemplation, and you need peace and quiet to do that. You need peace and quiet, guys. Yes, 6 of Wands. You feel that if you take the course of action that this person wants you to take right now, right, there will be a form of victory and success, right? A chapter will be successfully closed or a situation started successfully. But Virgo, you're in no rush. You're in no rush. In the immediate future, the Hangman and the Knight of Coins. You're taking some time to see the bigger picture. You may feel as if you've sacrificed enough. Or you may be feeling, Virgo, as if you just need some time by yourself. You don't want to be badgered by this person, but they want you to take some kind of action. It's as if they're saying to you, Virgo, we've sat on this long enough, or you've had long enough to think about this. What are we going to do? They're sort of jumping about you like a little flea, right? What are we going to do, Virgo? Come on, Virgo. Are you sitting down again? Why are you sitting down, Virgo? We need to talk about this. We need to take some kind of action. And it's either about closing out a cycle, or they're wanting you to jump into something which you know could take a lot of time and energy. And Virgo, you can't face it in the month of August. It's as if this person is sitting next to you. They're talking to you non-stop for half an hour and you just phase out. And this person may look at you rather irritated and say, Virgo, did you listen to what I just said? And you're looking at them a bit glazed over. Yes, yeah, I did listen to what you had to say. But Virgo, you might not have done because it's all fallen on deaf ears. You've lost concentration. It's as if they started talking and you thought, oh, here we go again. And you just turn the volume down psychologically in your head. You didn't hear anything. Ah, this person's going on about this again, right? So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Hangman and the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles for my lovely Virgos? Do we have any timing? Thank you, Michael. 5th of September coming straight out. There we go. He's not saying imminent. No. Virgo, whatever this person wants you to do, wants you to start, you're saying to this person, let's just give it a month. Let's give it a month. For some reason, Virgo, this person is agitated and it's driving you crazy. Yeah, the moon. The moon. This is someone just sat in fear. Fear of something happening, Virgo, that might not happen. What is this person saying to you? Ace of Wands. Yeah, we need to get going. Come on, Virgo. Or we need to get creative with this. Or we need to start this project. Or we need to look at closing out the cycle. You're a bit fed up with the fact that this person just can't see that not only is this not crucially important for the month of August, but they're worrying unnecessarily and it's sort of draining you. It's draining you. 9 of Cups. Yeah, oh, it'd be so lovely if we did this. Virgo, we should do this. I think we should. Yes. Are you on board? Or shall we have a look at this? Maybe I should do a little bit of research. Maybe we could look online. It's as if you are just phasing out. Virgo. It's as if you're just phasing out. Oh, God, here they go again. They're wanting you to take control of something, Virgo. You may have someone else in your environment who's been a bit overindulgent. And this person could be on your case. You know, you need to talk to this person. They shouldn't be sitting in that energy. They shouldn't be doing this, that, and the other. And you're thinking, oh, okay. Well, yes. Well, I'll think about it. I'll think about what to say. Inside, Virgo, you're rolling your eyes thinking, why is this person so stressed about this? You know? What is the reason why this person's putting pressure on you? Because they believe that you're supposed to be moving into a new cycle. And you're just not. You're not wanting to look at this. You're not wanting to consider this. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, they're all fired up about this. Page Wands. They're all fired up about this. But it's as if you've already tuned out, Virgo. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it's as if, for goodness sake, just relax about this. It's not crucial at the moment. 2 of Wands, because you're still stood at crossroads. You're still thinking maybe how to manage this or the best steps you should take to start this. Yeah. Empress. So Virgo, this could be you. Or you could be feeling as if an Empress is itching to do something. This could be simply a husband and wife thing. If you're a masculine Virgo, your partner may be saying, okay, I think we need to move. I think we need to sell the house. I think we need to look at other options. I think we need to discuss our finances. And it's as if you're saying to this person, for God's sake, please calm down. There's no rush, says Virgo. There's no rush, says Virgo. Right. Page of Coins. Let's just take it really slowly. Let's just think about this. What you're thinking about, Virgo, is, oh, I just want to sit here and enjoy a nice glass of wine. Or what you're thinking about is, I need to now concentrate on me. Forget other people. Forget what my partner is wanting me to do. You may feel as if, again, you're with someone who once something is done, they're on to the next, and there's no break in between. 4 of Cups, yeah. What you're saying to this person is, I don't want to look at this now. And maybe for the month of August. Because whatever they are suggesting, your reaction is, yeah, I really don't want to do this yet. 4 of Cups, yeah, not really interested. Okay. What is the energy between you two? This is rather amusing, guys, the world. All right. Virgo, your person is somehow sitting feeling stressed that unless you take some kind of major action, there's going to be a very painful ending. What you are saying to your person is, we will close out the cycle, we will do something about this, but not yet. I'm still thinking about things. Give me some time, says Virgo. And then you're sort of closing the door, or you're putting in your earplug, or you're getting in your car and you're saying to your partner, I'm just going to go for a drive. See you later. You just need to get out of this, I've got to say it, slightly fussy energy. Somebody who won't let you have a moment's peace. Somebody who is always on your case, and it's just too much, Virgo. Male or female, guys? What you're hoping is that by saying to this person, I just need time to think about this, you're not actually going to sabotage a situation. You may be slightly concerned in the back of your mind. Yeah, I do need to do something about this. You are a little bit nervous, but Virgo, you do need to take some time. This is not something that you want to jump into and take immediate action on, because it could be very significant. It could be a massive life change. So there's you, my beautiful Virgos. You're sitting, relaxing. You may be saying to your partner, I'm just going to take a couple of days off to go and see a friend, or I'm just going to take a day by myself and just drive around and, enjoy the countryside. I mean, whatever you're doing here, you want to detach. You want to detach from this whirlwind of energy that's sort of encircling you, which is this person. You just need to detach. The Three of Wands, yeah. Because you're considering making a change. Whatever this is. But you're not going to be pushed into doing something impulsive that you may later look back on and think, I rushed it. I really didn't think this through, Yeah, the Hierophant. What you're saying to someone, you could be having a conversation with a Taurian for some of you. What you're saying to someone is, I just want to look at the process involved. I want to look at every single step that this would entail. Justice, to bring balance to a situation. Or you may be saying to this person, okay, well, this is going to take a lot of work, time, energy, effort. There could be a situation here, Virgo, where you need to read through a very long document and you're thinking, oh, really don't want to do that. It could be a legal document of some kind. What are you saying to this person? Look, I'm sure it's all going to be fine. I'm sure it's all going to work out. Don't worry. How is this person feeling? Yeah, for some reason they are highly stressed. They seem to think this is urgent, Virgo. What you're saying to them is, you really don't think it is. So what you've got to do before this situation drives you mad is, I think, sit this person down and say, look, the more you put pressure on me, the more you tell me we should do this immediately, the more you don't give me any peace about this, the more likelihood that I'm just going to walk out the door and head off for a few days on my own. You need to relax because you're driving me crazy. The Star, Aquarian energy. You two are sitting in completely different mindsets. Your person seems to think that unless you take action now, something horrible is going to happen. What you're saying to this person is, you really don't think that this is life or death. You may even be making a joke out of this. You're saying to this person, everything will be sorted, everything will be healed, maybe, with a star. We're going to have a wish come true. It's going to be fine. Whereas your person is sitting there all feeling agitated and stressed out. So Virgo, I think in August, because we could go on here, guys, for another hour, backwards and forwards between you two, you're just looking at things differently. I think, Virgo, in order for this person to understand you and what's going on in your mind in August, you simply need to say to this person, I actually don't want to talk about this for the rest of August, please. This will be sorted. I am on the case. I am thinking about things. We need to take things step by step. We need to follow a process. Things will be balanced out. Everything will be fine. Everybody's going to be happy and there will be healing, right? What you're saying to this person is, the more you talk about this, the more anxious I get about this. And I've reached a point where I just can't cope with this conversation any longer. You're tuning out. You may insinuate to this person, Virgo, that if they continue putting pressure on you, there's going to be a massive argument, because this is you incredibly calm, but you're beginning to feel stressed under the surface because this person is stressing you out. I think once you have that conversation, things are going to ease up. So if you have that conversation, what is your person's reaction? The Four of Swords. Okay, Virgo, beautiful. They are going to realize that they were just sitting in their head, stressing about something that may never happen, or realizing that this is not actually that crucial to look at in the month of August. Yes, it may well be, Virgo, that you take action. You talk to this person seriously in September, but you want to sit in a place of peace and calm and enjoy the rest of the summer, I feel, the rest of August, without being badgered about this. Your person's going to pull back and also sit in a place of contemplation, and that's exactly what you wanted. Now, let's have a look at this situation that your person was so stressed about that you should take control of immediately. Let's have a look at what might happen in September. Yeah, the Magician. Virgo, you are going to manifest change. Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini energy. You are going to manifest change. Beautiful. We like to see that, guys, don't we? Yes. You are going to manifest somehow moving to calmer waters. So that's obviously relevant. Okay. And there's going to be peace and happiness, sitting in the sun, right? Relaxing again when this is sorted. I don't know how long this is going to take, but Virgo, what I think this reading is telling you is, if you want this person to sort of, in the nicest sense, back off, stop getting on your case quite so much, you do need to have a conversation with them rather than just waving them away, because that is what might be causing this person to feel frustrated. You're not listening to me, Virgo. You're not taking this seriously, Virgo. Every time you wave this person away or say, oh, yes, we'll talk about it later, they get frustrated. So Virgo, take control. Say very calmly to this person, look, I will do this. I will sort this out. I will look at this, but it needs careful thought. And I don't want to talk about this for the rest of August. I will do this, but in August, I'm concentrating on me. And I think they're just going to pull back and realize that that's what needs to happen. Yeah. So guys, I am leaving the reading there. I hope it's helped. Go and do what you need to do, Virgo, and then put your feet up and tell this person they need to get off your case a little bit, okay? And it'll work out. So take care of you, and of course I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, guys. Bye now.